Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of Minecraft Xbox. Today is episode 47, and last episode I feel like I copped you out a little bit by not showing you the actual iron farm working. So at the beginning of this episode I've let the iron farm run and unlock all 32 villages, and I'm just showing you the rates of which I've been getting on the iron golem farm. You get few and far between, and then all of a sudden you'll get 4 or 5 at once. Like, I'm expecting him to die before I get anything else. But essentially, it's been working really well for me. Like, I can show you what I've got now after I took out the couple stacks that I used last episode. Let's just jump over this while it goes quiet. I have started to put glass for this reason, because I get golems that drop off the sides. But as you can tell, there's another golem. You should expect a couple more to drop behind him. Let's see if we can spot any drop. We do need to go down there and use this lava bucket on that golem that is not registered to a village. There's another one. It's about once every 10, 11, maybe 12 seconds. It basically does the job for me. This guy, we need to kill him, essentially. But can't kill him as if he's a player. That's what I'm saying, is you kind of have to trick him. You have to trick the game into thinking that he's died of natural causes. But if it starts stomping him around like this, it's really hard to get him tracked into one position. Because he's going to walk up the stairs. Oh, no, he's not. He's coming back. Where's he going? I need him to stay still. Because I need him to stay still long enough that I can make a lava flow onto him. I think he's still guarding the villagers. Let's see if I can get him with this. Yeah, there we go. I mean, oh no, I tried to grab the torch, but failed miserably. Ow. I mean, if I wanted to take myself out, I'd just go into the sugarcane farm room. There we go. I do need another torch, though, now. See, if I wanted to just put myself, I'm just going to just jump there. Haven't been in here since we actually activated this thing. Let's have a look at what it's generated so far. That's actually not too bad. I mean, as long as the farm hasn't broke, I think we're all good. Because I'm not noticing anything fishy or anything like that. But 2 lines of 64 plus a bit more is pretty good, I'd say so myself. It's going to be very dark there now. We need to go and get a torch for this. It gives us good incentive to go and show off the second beacon. I took down the Haste 2 beacon we had when I was taking down the mountain near the castle. And I've put it over here. And as you can notice from my top of my screen, I've put resistance 2 on. Excuse me. I feel like I got a hiccup coming on my way there. That was really strange. Torch is what I'm looking for. Aha, there's 11 there. That'll do. But yeah, so I've added a second beacon in. It's the yellow one here, obviously. Ooh, we got a zombie pigman there. Let's just kill you, my friend. You hurt. There we go. So his loot's just gone straight through the portal, which is a bit daft, but that's fine. That's one of the next future things that we need to get on with, is building a gold farm. It's like, there are few things in this game that you can actually farm. I don't know why I came up here, because I realised that I need to be down on the ground placing that torch. But in today's episode, I wanted to start a pumpkin farm. Like, even if it's a semi-automatic one that I harvest myself, I just wanted to kind of change the side of this building into a sort of pumpkin farm, like I said. Now, pumpkins only need a bit of water for the tilled soil, which we can hide under the building. And plus, we can use lily pads and things like that as well. I'm looking for... We're going to use some coarse dirt to make it look good. We're going to use a little bit of gravel. Not too much, just a little bit. Let's just grab some of this, because the gravel's going to be on the pathing as well. You've got to remember that. Let's see if I've got anything else that I need and could use. The oak fences is definitely what I'm looking for. Oak leaves we could use just to kind of scatter in between and through all the gaps that we've got. But yeah, I don't think there's much else we need. We need a couple lily pads. We need some buckets of water. And we're going to make ourselves a pumpkin patch. Now, I want it to look more aesthetically appealing than anything else. I'm just going to grab those as well while I'm here. There's nothing in that chest, really, we can use. Next chest. We could use some of these bones so that we could grow our stuff a little bit quicker. I might actually grow a little bit of wheat in there just to make it look a bit nicer. Because we've got all this stuff. I'll put some vines on the back wall. I don't think I've got any pumpkin seeds here, but I could do with a pumpkin is what I could do with. There's the lily pads. That's what I'm looking for. 52 makes 63. I don't think I've got any pumpkins in this area. Ooh, we may have to head over to the base. So maybe the pumpkins is the last thing we'll do. We need a hoe, and we need some other stuff. There's some wood here. Let's just make a stone hoe. Let's grab 2 of that. There we go. Sticks. Let's use the crafting bench. This is another thing. I do need more crafting benches around my world because these aren't quite enough for what I want to do. So let's go down here and let's try and build this thing. Because then in the meanwhile, I've shown you guys what the iron farm's generating. So over the course of the episode, we'll be able to see what the iron farm actually generates. It'll be really interesting to see. So we're going to start... Whoa, first of all, not use the map like that. So we're going to probably put a couple dirt blocks down back here. Water blocks down back here. We've got 2 to make an infinite stream, which is perfect. Don't want to accidentally use my lava bucket because that's for killing iron golems. Let's just snag 2 of these back. Probably place a gravel block here. Coarse dirt here. And let's get the pieces of fence. So I want to keep the torches on the grid. That's the only awkward thing. I might bring it in a block. Or alternatively, just move the torch. I could just do that. There we go. And then place the torch there. I guess it could make sense. Or just place it here, because it can kind of just reach the same area anyway. It's not actually doing much there anyway, to be fair. It's actually getting more done brought forward a block from where it is, so that's good. Let's do same on this side. 1, 2, 3. Let's bring it forward 2 on both sides, and we're going to try and curve it inwards. In fact, ooh, a curve. That's a good idea. I completely forgot I was going to try and do a curve. So let's do that. It's a complete diagonal off of this one. That one there. So I don't even need that one here. So let's see if we can do this properly. There. 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 Ooh, it's going to hit a torch, but that's fine. I'll just place it on the top. And then we could go into, and then out one, I guess. And then that's our entrance there. Just a little bit of a pumpkin patch, just to kill this bit of an area off that I've got. I kind of got such a dead spot. Let's just place one there. One there. That can go down like that. And I guess that can start growing there. And we wanted a couple on this. So then we want to kind of just... Can we jump on these? Or can I just break them? Place coarse dirt in the gaps. Because this was for an original path, which I think I've removed now. And let's just make a nice textured area. Apologies about that, everyone. Had a little bit of background noise. I ended up just grinding away and getting a little bit of a pumpkin patch done. Turned out it was a lot smaller than I thought it was going to be. I have got some pumpkins. Okay, good. I haven't got many pumpkins out there. To be fair, I think I've made space for a couple, not many. I only wanted a small little thing because I want to indicate that underneath it is where our automatic pumpkin farm's going to be. I'm going to do another one similar in a different area of the city that will indicate where the automatic melon farm is going to be. Because I want it to be able to just have a nice, cool exterior on the outside and then have a really cool, functioning interior. So let's go through what I've done with this place because it actually looks not too bad. I'm quite happy with how it's turned out. It's got a little bit of wheat on the inside of it, which is okay, I guess. It's just a little bit of a filler block, really. So let's just place that there. Let's grow that. I'm just going to grow them all and let's see what we can do. So there's going to be a sneaky one here. These two are more than likely probably going to combine onto the same block. So we'll just convert this to dirt and that should deal with the issue. If you didn't know, you can actually hoe coarse dirt to make it normal dirt. It's a nice way if you get and place the wrong block. I guess it's a waste of the coarse dirt block, but it makes sense in the end. Like I said, these two are probably going to converge anyway. So if I actually do this, break that, place that, break you. I actually got 2 seeds back. Huh, that's funny. Jump on that. And then we'll bone meal this guy. We'll move this. Did I even get it back? I didn't. What a shame. This one's actually growing. Just got to be careful not to do that. Oh, don't jump in the farm. It's actually got a couple torches in there as well. They're in the same grid pattern that they need to be in. Which I think actually, honestly, this is going to look good. Plus, when we eventually do finish the automatic pumpkin farm, it will actually have a hidden staircase here. Which you should be able to go down. So, let me get some slabs, because I'm just going to put a temporary staircase in. Because this is where I want the staircase. Whether or not I can get it in time is a different story. I want it to go underneath this block. So really, this is your roof of the entire thing. So if that's where you have to stand, you need this sort of 2-block height, and then it goes to there. So then full block is there, slab is there. It's actually going to extend much further than it needs to. Weird. Oh well, I guess that's for the best. Because then we can kind of bring it out to there. And then I could actually bring it out a little bit more then, because I want it to go underneath a block. I think that's what the pattern is going to be, is it'll go down like that. That needs to be stone. That's going to bug me a little bit, because I want the entire automatic pumpkin farm to be down here, and then maybe we'll have a chest on the surface at the back here, which has all our storage in it. So maybe we could... I haven't got the wood that I can make a chest with right now, but you kind of get what I'm saying. So we'll probably try and merge this into a different place. We'll probably have this... Maybe have a couple trees around the outside of it. Maybe a bit more leaves. We can probably spruce it up a bit more like this. We'll probably put one here. Two there. I want to place that one there. And we'll do a little bit less on the other side. One, like so. It's just a little bit to break it up. And then we can have this nice staircase that goes down. I think that'll look good. Let's just change out some of these blocks for something less structurally stupid. Because really... It should have probably just gone underneath the fence. We're going to have a fence gate there. And I'm also out of food. Starvation. Everybody's second favourite thing. Speed beacon, yes. Oh god, speed beacon. Let's go up here. Let's go and get ourselves some more food. Because I'm in desperate need of food now. I think the issue is I need to move the potato farm closer. It's too far out being over there. Have I got any food left? I have 25 apples. So let's eat a potato. I'm going to be on a healthy diet for a change. I'm going to eat all these apples. The iron golem farm is actually still running in the background while we've been doing all this pumpkin stuff. But I wanted to just do decorative things. I think it's nice to just take your time and just do less and make things look nicer. I think what we could do here then actually, is what I'm thinking, is we could make a bridge. I know that seems daft to make a bridge over this tiny space. But let's go and grab some wood, and I'll show you what I'm saying. Because I think if I have multiple, like, routes into a different area, I think that'll look good. I think you should be able to go round and then underneath it. I actually haven't got any normal stuff. I want to make the same bridge that I've already done previously. So we're going to need some spruce. So we'll go and have a look at what we did for the bridge. The bridge I'm referencing to, by the way, if you don't know already, is the one that we've got just behind the water up here. It's quite out the way. None of the paths actually connect to it just yet. I wanted to just build it out of the way over here so that people could use it. Now, what does it look like? It actually only goes up half a block, which I don't think is exactly what we need. I think we need it to go up more. So it's going. What we can kind of come over here is 3 wide with a stone brick edging. Maybe a bit of stone as well. I've just realised that what I've actually got in my hand isn't spruce, it's dark oak. My bad. I want this one. So, provided that we have to get down under this, we'll probably have to have the bridge a lot higher then than we think. Ooh. I would probably stretch out the entrance to probably over here then, really. I would probably stretch that entrance so that this bridge that would probably begin 1 block over. So let's use this stone. Let's turn it into stone brick slabs so we can use it. I would probably say that this area... Oh, I have no space in my inventory. It's annoying not being able to use the boxes right now because of the stupid issues with them in this game. We need to place the crafting bench down. That should give us the space to pick up that thing. There we go. So if it's like... I got spare blocks. Let's place that there. There we go. We can actually do something with it now. So then it really should be 1, 2, 3. Then if we go up 2, then slab, take out this. Now now I need like stone. This is annoying. I'm going to go and dump off some of this gravel and things like that we grabbed from earlier. And I'm going to try and decorate this with a nice bridge. So let's dump off gravel into the gravel chest. And then all these dirt blocks that we don't need. Dirt, that. And I guess leaves would go in there too. Glass can go... Ooh, where can glass go? This one? I guess that makes the most sense for glass. It's definitely not that one. And then we'll grab ourselves a stack of stone. Have I got any stone brick slabs? Yes, I do. And there's also a stack there of stone brick. So let's try and get a bridge that can go over this pumpkin patch area here. So provided that this needs to be right, we need to place these here. Do we slab it? Or do we just go up like that? And do that? I guess we could do that. It's a little less curvature. But I guess it makes sense. So then this would go here. And then... Now, this doesn't make any sense because I've made that 2-block gap difference. Ooh. But if we made that at that height, it's almost in the right place now. The staircase is in the right spot for this height. We're a block lower than we needed to be. Well, that's fine. I mean, we can figure things out. This can actually be torn up and actually raised up a block then. If we just raise this to a full stair, and then we'll raise this one as well. I actually want to make quite a big bridge here, come to think about it. And then I guess we could raise this up again as well. So we're actually almost at the right height that we need to be now. Let's place that against, that's our marker. We don't really need it on that end, because they should be 1 block higher than what I've put them. They should be here at this height. So, if we did a 3 high gap now, we would have to make this a block lower as you went underneath it. I think that would work. So we'll actually probably go for 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Sorry about that. A lot of background noise today. It's a really bad day to try and record an episode, but I wanted to get an episode out for you guys. I feel like I could make this bridge even bigger. It's quite small at the moment. But then again, I didn't really want anything too bigger than this, because then it'd look stupid. But I wanted to kind of make a little bit of a pattern. I want to just cover up these holes with spruce, like so. It's a nice simple pattern, and then we'll bring it out here. This can be half a block lower on all of these sides like this. Because then as you walk past it, it should lower yourselves into it perfectly. Oh, there's actually some iron there. Because I want you to be able to walk underneath that. Let's use stone slabs. I know that I'm going to have to cobblestone some of it. So have I got cobblestone on me? I do not, but I'd like to put some cobblestone there. Because I want to kind of continue this idea of these paths going into different places. But I wanted to first of all try something a little bit different. I wanted to try and do the path area first and then the farm underground second, whilst the iron farm was working underneath it. So I wanted to do a bit of decorative work, which has actually worked out quite well for us today. So let's just dig this. I don't really need it because of the iron farm. It's actually running much quicker than anything above me right now. So then let's just dig out some of this. And then this actually turns into a little bit of a decorative area, because then you could actually make it go back up by a slab. Could you get up a slab here? You would have to have these taken out, and these be a slab. So this and this would have to be slabs, essentially. And you get in on the other side there. Not the side that this one here. You can get on this one. This is a bit easier to use. So now we'll use the slabs and just fill in the gaps that we're wanting to fill in. We want to probably fill in this as well. Or maybe not this one. I want to kind of make a little bit of texture down here. So let's take out this. And then in the next coming couple of episodes, I probably think we'll make the pumpkin farm itself. I think that's what we'll do next. While the iron farm can run in the background and generate us loads and loads and loads and loads of iron, in the meanwhile, we're going to do some simple farms. I just wanted to make some automatic stuff so when I do sort my villagers out, I could have them in a different home and then just push them up to the iron farm via an elevator afterwards. I think that's what I want to try and do. There we go, let's do that. That needs to change. So if you come down there by half a block, you want to kind of walk through it. But then again, I think we need to have this on a slab as well. Like these 3 can be slabbed. Because then it gives you the incentive that you want to go up or down. It doesn't give you the choice of both. There we go. Let's place that there. That can go there. And then cobblestone here. Might actually extend this and just put more around the outside. Yeah, because I think what we need to do is expand this. This is a tricky one. I don't know what I'm actually doing with this. Okay, change of plans. We're going to do something a little bit different. We're going to do these instead. I'm going to take these slabs back a block. Those ones, obviously, I want to go back up, but I want slabs on these two. I think that's going to end up with a... You're going to end up with a mirror image of each other, so we're going to have to split that up, put that there, and grab the one stone brick slab that we've got left, and we'll put it here. Because then we can obviously change these for blocks that we want, but then it gives us the chance to just kind of walk through. Plus, we get this little bit of texture here with these blocks. I want to get a couple flowers on there as well, on these, on that one and that one. I think we'll go and pick out a couple nice flowers while we're here. Because, yeah, it's giving us a nice leading entrance into a pumpkin farm. It's given us a perfect entrance now that we can use, and then at the beginning of the next episode, we can make a load of pumpkins. We can basically just make out a massive automatic farm with a hopper minecart and things like that. What did I come over here for again? Oh yeah, we're going to look for some flowers. That's right. Well, plus we've got all these new flowers that we found in that flower forest. We need to actually probably use them. Let's go for a pink tulip, and we'll go for... I could have sworn I had more flowers than this. Maybe I don't. Maybe there's less varieties than I thought. Let's go for a white tulip as well. Let's go just for a couple simple tulips. Nothing fancy. Plus, I put all the tall ones there anyway. Because all these couple of extra... I don't know if you know this already. I'm probably just repeating myself from like 10 episodes ago. But essentially, eventually I want to move the villagers. I want to get them out of where they are and get them into the villages. Like, I want to create a village in the sky that they can use. And then essentially, when it's done... Oh, I can see another iron golem burning there. I want to use these pods for day and night cycles on villagers. I want the villagers to come in minecarts, come into these things during the day, because you should be able to reach them from this distance if they're dead center on these things. This one's actually in a weird spot, because I took a building out here and then never replaced it with anything. So it sort of ended up being sort of this semi-half-built stand. But yeah, we've got 1, 2, 3... I think there's 3 stands back here. There's there's 2 back here, sorry. And we've got 3 more here. 5 more here, sorry. 5, 8, 10. There's 4 here, that's 14, plus 2 on this end here. Which makes 16 stands. Which is perfect for the amount of villagers that we need. We could just mix and match, have librarians in one, things in another. And I'm also thinking of adding in a secondary purpose to some of these. Like, underneath some of these, I'm going to make mini farms. So if we're desperate for food and we're walking through here, doing our trading... Because my end goal for this world right now is to get myself an emerald beacon. That's 164 blocks of emerald, which is way over 1,000 emeralds, which is crazy to think about at this point, but I think we can do it at some point. I think everything we can lead up to will be good, and I think then we've got purpose for this area here to make something a little bit neater. We could have a tree or 2 here, we could have probably one here too. We want to have the path run this way, and we want to also kind of block off this area as well, because it's trying to narrow off where the paths are going. This bridge is here just so you can go to the back section here. And then eventually, we probably even might want to add the sewers in, which we've been mentioning as well. Which is these areas here, like these backwards entranced areas. You've got one there, there's one there, there's one on that ridgeline balcony behind that building. And there's another one somewhere as well. But yeah, so that basically wraps up today's episode. I wanted to just kind of... do a little bit something more decorative and a little bit more simple. So that's what we've done. We've made this beautiful pumpkin farm. Got a bit of water texture to it. We built a bridge on the front of it. And we've got a nice path running underneath it. I think that's beautiful for what we needed to do. Because then you can actually get up here and come into the farm if you need to. I don't really think that pumpkin should have grown where it did. But there's not much we can do. But yeah. So thank you very much for watching. We're going to head over to the Iron Golem farm. And I'll show you how much it's generated in just over... 32 minutes of full footage. Now, you guys will probably only get like 20, maybe 21 minutes worth of footage here. I've got to cut a lot of this out. But for me right now, it's a raw footage and it's still full length. Because I've had a couple interruptions this episode, which really, it cuts your train of thoughts. So, as you can come back up here, we can see there's another one guy that's just rolled into it. I don't actually remember where we were up to. It's probably given us a couple stacks. Not too much. Yeah, it's on this line now. We're almost there. It's generating a lot of iron now, this thing, which I'm really, really happy about. Which means we'll be able to put beacons anywhere and everywhere we want them. But thank you very much for watching. I feel I've said this about twice now. Did you notice that flash of an iron golem and then a different one drop? I think the mob cat gets hit by the different iron golems. But yeah, I hope you all enjoyed. I guess I will see you all again in the next one. Bye-bye.